What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I had a decent day, doing a crap ton of work outside as usual, because I'm the only person who's really capable of doing it. Discovered some things about myself, as in like how I can delay my sun allergy, which is really awesome. I'm feeling it now as the evening's going on, though, so it's like it didn't work out. So like getting hit all at once, it spreads it out longer, which is like that's still better than before. So, okay, so yeah, we're gonna get back to doing some Wind Waker here today. Hopefully, should be finishing it up. Even though I have like a very early morning tomorrow, I am going to do my best to try to finish this game on stream tonight. If that's too late for people to stay up, that's fine. You can always catch the VOD or whenever I upload it to YouTube, which is usually probably about a day or two on average. Alright, here we go. Wind Waker. Alright, let's see. Not Zelda, here we go. So last time I remember we were at the cabana. Oops, let's turn on the game volume. There we go. Remember last time we were at the Oasis, or the Secret Cabana, whatever you want to call it. Alright, here we go. Hey, Fico, what's up, buddy? Haven't seen you in a while. I'm doing alright. Hanging in there. Things are finally looking up somewhat for my life, so I'm kind of happy about that, finally. After many years. And I know it's like, oh, there's the objective I need to go to, but I also need money, because Tingle requires money to do the Triforce charts. Almost done with Wind Waker. See, you've also been doing some world records and stuff like that for Street Fighter 4 and all the crazy stuff. Ultra Street Fighter 4, I should say. Was like anybody challenging those at all, or you just kind of go like, I'm gonna just like mop everything up? Because either way, that's pretty cool. Hey, Twelves, what's up? Tingle should be your number one priority. He's going to be very, very soon. I can guarantee it. So he goes swinging right into the fire. Let's see, let go. Did a while ago, I decided to get all, hey, why not? I mean, it's kind of like what I did with Bayonetta 2 at first. I was like, well, there's all these different categories, no one's running them. Free world records. So I just like did like a crappy, terrible run and like set the record and didn't get challenged for it. Even some of them to this day still haven't been challenged. So like I really expected that to be not the case. I know, I can get them on the way out though. Does this game have bomb chews? No, no, sadly not. No bomb chews involved. Looks ominous. You know, I'm almost beating the game and I still can't remember what my controls are. So I need to put away my sword. Now I can crouch. There we go. That is Sakura from Sakura Wars. And it was actually supposed to be like a tier 2 or tier 3 emote, and Twitch has screwed up, and I'm still fighting. I've been fighting for like 3 months to get my level 1 emotes back, which is Dr. Nick from The Simpsons, the Quack Doctor. Not paying attention to which way I'm supposed to be going. I'm pretty sure I'm going to end up in the wrong place. Yeah, pretty much, I guess so, 12. I mean, that seems to be pretty much it. It's like, I had to fight them just like to get the right information for like when I can get a payout. So they're like, oh, you don't qualify for it. I'm like, I qualify for a payout now. It'd be nice to have. And they're like, well, we'll look into it. And they looked into it, like, we've updated and corrected your information. You're eligible for the next payout. It's like, thank you. I mean, it's like, it's only going to take, like, you know, taking like 3 years to get to that point. But it'd still be nice to get my $30. Yeah, give me my Twitch money. Give me my $100, which they instantly take like 30%. And then I have to have taxes taken out on top of that and other fees and processing fees. And by the end of that gets done, usually you only have like $30 left. It's a joke. Somehow I'm actually going the right direction. This is interesting. I think they're below me? Yeah, it's probably way below me, unfortunately. So I don't think that's the way I need to go. I'm not sure. Okay, let's see. There's like redeads or something down here according to a, my memory I'm checking, definitely. Come on, gamer, you can do it. Ooh, $100, I'll take it. Watching a former Mixer streamer streaming on Twitch, surprised how many trolls and bots were in his chat at any one time. Oh, it's always a lot. I mean, but Mixer was just like, nobody was there. And the focus was like on interactivity, not with like the streamer, like myself and you guys in the chat or anyone who's watching, but just basically like doing interactive games and different overlays and stuff like that that people just don't really care about. And you can't buy your way to success, which is what Microsoft tried to do with Ninja and some other guy. It's like, it's just not gonna, that's not how it works. Hold on a second here. I have to respond back to a message real fast. There we go. Carmen has a color on stream. It's having a kind of rough time right now. Yeah, so Mixer going under is not that surprising, but I was surprised at how fast it did. You know, it was just like so ridiculously fast. It was like 9 months or less. Okay, YouTube streaming. Yeah, YouTube is the reason why I don't do YouTube, even though it's actually better quality than what Twitch offers. Is oh crap. Let's see. I think it's I can do a boomerang. Get out of them. But but yeah, YouTube streaming, it actually gives you better quality by far and away. But you don't have the ability to save your VODs at all. It's like they're gone after 4 to 6 hours, something like that. So it's like, well, that kind of sucks. You can't have like a real archive unless you're making a local recording. And I know people who do pretty well on YouTube streaming though, but they already have a larger audience on YouTube to begin with. So no, it doesn't save to your channel. It only saves to your channel temporarily. And then it's gone after, I think it's 4 or 6 hours after the stream ends. It's gone forever. So unless you're making a local recording, you won't retain anything. Yeah, they probably have something bigger for the partners or whatever they want to call them, you know, with the plaque holders, like Fico's pointing out. This looks interesting. Just a second here. Apologize here. I just gotta type out quick responses. It's really big stuff going on right now. Alright, here we go. So this is check. Which is it? Come on, you can do it, come on. You can do it. There we are. Wind. Okay, so I'm guessing you only call up cyclones when you are in the boat on the sea. Well, if it's the wind, then what am I supposed to be doing here? Let's see. Oh, winds requiem. Up, left, right. Okay, let's try this without dyslexia. Up, left, right. Maybe this is the one? There we go. It's gotta be the stupid Triforce part. Looks like it's probably going to be. Yay, Triforce Shard. Oh god, why? I thought that they'd fix this. I thought, like, okay, because I'm playing the Wii U version. I remember the GameCube version had like 8 shards you're supposed to get. I thought they shortened this to 3 for the HD version. Or maybe it's just 3 shards total, so I have to get like 8. Let's see, what are my maps look like? Triforce chart 1. No, wrong button. Now I gotta figure out how to get out of here the fastest way. That's gonna be tricky because I just went through a maze to get here. Unless there's like a fast exit or something. Hopefully this is it. Please be a fast exit. Okay, we've been through there. So I came up there. Okay, there it is. I'm like, oh, please find the exit. Alright, here we go. Yeah, Deception's like, what you definitely don't want to have done. Alright, well, so that doesn't work. Probably take the boomerang, might be able to smash those for you. No, oh, come on. I can't use, well, I can use this. Maybe this will work. And lower? Yes. Wanton destruction of my own property? I don't know. It's my money anyway. I don't even know what the heck broke there. Grab these ones. No! Oh, robbed. Okay, so we have one shard. I have one chart. I'm not sure where it goes because it's probably somewhere I don't have on the map yet. It's gonna be fun to figure out. Excuse me. I think it's probably maybe south of me. I don't know. I should probably look this up. Save some time. Doing that right now. Actually, I'm cheating and looking this up here. So, Islet or Islet of Steel. Where are you located at? Well, the Smile Sounds and Wind Waker. That doesn't help me. It's like, yeah, it's a small island. Good luck for that. Alright, so let's see. Directly left of Stonewatcher Island. Okay, that might help. That might be a little more easier. Hey, Ronnie, what's up? Zelda, yes. A polarizing game for those who have not played it. I need to find Stonewatcher Island. Hopefully it's one I have unlocked. There it is. Okay, so it's in this blank space over here. Okay, good. Got an idea where I need to go now. Good. Alright, so... Oh, we'll just head here and head south. Alright, so we need to head south. I think this is south. Map says yes, alright. Just found a Rachel Ray recipe for Puerto Rican lasagna. Okay, Puerto Rican and lasagna are two things that do not belong together. So already I'm instantly horrified and intrigued at the same time. Wait a minute, I've been here already. I already got this. Okay, so... just double check, just to make sure. Got these kind of out of order, so... Why does internet hate you? I don't know. It seems like more of a personal problem to me. Here we go. Rachel Ray recipe should be called flavorless slop. No, it's got flavors. It's just all the wrong ones that do not belong together by anybody who has possessing functional taste buds, really. Because I'm pretty sure she does not. I mean, that's the only explanation I can really come to. I mean, she blew her way to the top. I think nobody's going to argue about that, but I mean... But if you... Like I said, I've played the Rachel Ray video before. But it's like, you know, like going through and breaking down a recipe that she's making, like this terrible slop burger thing, whatever. I can't even describe it. And it's just like, I went through and explained why everything doesn't work and how it's going to be just god-awful. It's Limburger and squid ice cream that's going to involve EVOO, vinegar, and probably mayonnaise. It's no dairy. There's no dairy involved, like there's no milk or cream. It's going to be mayonnaise instead. Never would I thought I'd live to see somebody smiling with a turkey in their hands. Send me a picture. And love them even more for it. It's better to eat sand. I would eat kitty litter, really, to be honest. God, I don't even want to check out this recipe. I just pulled it up. I'm like, okay, we're sorry problems preventing you from playing the video. Thank you. I'm blessed by that. Let's look at the ingredients list here. Spanish onions, doesn't matter what the onions it is. Even all peppers, that's just gonna blow out the taste on everything. Those are gonna be hot and spicy. Bunch of garlic, cilantro. Why are you adding... Why would you do those? I mean, they're like sweet peppers. You don't need to be anything fancy. It's like, just use bell pepper. It's like, this is just like... You're just gonna have something very plain and very spicy. Saffron, no, you don't put saffron. Oh god, why? Why am I reading this? Saffron is super expensive. Is literally the most expensive seasoning in the entire world. Something like about, I think it's 7 ounces or something that costs like a real saffron. No, it's like about 10, yeah, about a pound of saffron literally costs something like about $1,000. It's ridiculously expensive. She's like, here, put saffron in your dish, and then we're gonna cover it up with adobo. It's like, why? We need Wurzel to stream and just read Rachel Ray recipes. I would like be banned from Twitch. With like just going on like death threats about what I was reading, no doubt. If I had to do something like that. That would not be a happy stream. People are like, wow, this guy's a real jerk. I don't know if I want to watch his streams anymore. Alright, Needle Rock Island. ¿Dónde está Needle Rock Island? That was German for I like chocolate, for those of you who may not have been understanding that. Yeah, I think Needle Rock Island is the one I don't have on my list. Nope, there it is. Okay, so it's gonna be north of there, so I need to head, spin around yonder. Back up the camera so I can see where I'm going. I need to head over here, I think. Oh, I'm getting the most adorable pictures ever. Sorry, you guys can't see them. I'm just gonna say they're absolutely adorable. Basically, it's well, actually, I'll describe it a little bit. It's a picture of 2 hot chicks. Twitch streamer arrested for breaking into Rachel Ray's house and replacing all the spices with arsenic. No, I just replace it with actual spices. I mean, I wouldn't do anything. I'd like get rid of all the stuff that doesn't work right. I'd just fix it, really. Okay, I want to see what happened if I actually ran into it. The answer is nothing. So, according to the guide, let's see here. I mean, my memory from playing this game so many times. Near Needle Rock Island. Okay, so I'm not near there right now. Need to head down a space. Okay, down a space is where I need to be. I am up way too high. I'm not high, I'm just visually too high on the map. Because trust me, I've seen me do it. I can't play video games while stoned. I used to have a friend who could. I watched him beat Demon Souls. High as hell. I'm like, how do you do this? It's like, I have to be sober. Yeah, anything really involving Rachel Ray would really be the nightmare itself. Okay, these are the guys I need to basically battle. You, sir. Ooh, now she's wearing lace. Love lace. Yes. You suck my battleship, yes. Even more confusing when you're playing, like, you know, basketball. You just yell that out randomly. What's up, Miles? Good to see you, buddy. Triforce chart. Go see some weirdo. He can decipher it for you. No, it kind of reminds me of like just yelling out random things is the reason why I'm not allowed to do bingo anymore for senior citizens. Because I'd start yelling out things that don't exist, like Q14, X29, and somebody yelled bingo, so I was like, what? So, yeah. They don't let me call out bingo numbers anymore for some weird reason. I don't know why. Tingle Island. Okay, there is. There's mother and child. I think I can warp Windfall to be faster. No, I can warp directly to Tingle. That's disturbing. Well, it's even better if you go as like when the like time stops when you get something. Like I've actually had it before, and that actually happened on a GDQ run too. Like the bomb was like right about to smash into the forehead, like just starts talking or opening up a chest, and then of course when it comes on, excuse me, bam, just get crushed. Okay, somebody needs to alert scientists that there's a shark that can swim through solid matter. And we're gonna go meet Tingle and his Gimps. Yeah, this is one of those things that, like, if I wasn't trying to beat the game tonight, I would definitely stop and, like, critique Rachel Ray's god-awful cooking, but we'll keep moving on. Mr. Fairy, I told you before, sir, that is not PC to say. I am offended. He's been longing to see me. Which should we play? Oh god. He wants to play a game with me. He probably wants me to dress up. He tries to dress up like me. Or Flava Flav. I'm not sure what's going on. A little turned on. Not, yeah, we're not gonna lie, but yeah, this is kind of weird. Said somebody needs to turn this into a GIF. I'm sure it's a GIF like this already on the internet. I'm pretty sure we don't have to do anything further. Yeah, read the chart. Decipher it. Sure. You do that, buddy. Okay. Must try very hard to find treasure. Oh. Peace out. Oh, crap. Didn't do it right. Gotta leave with style. Alright, Bodie McBoatface, where'd you go? There you are. We don't question Tingle. If you do, you end up, like, being one of those people, like one of his gimps up there, just, like, pushing whatever it is for whatever reason around in a circle for all eternity while he hits on you. I ain't got time for that. Hmm. Alright, Internet, what say you? Well, actually, first I should probably save. That would probably be the best idea of all. This game does not really have much of an autosave. Alright, so let's see. Northeast of Forest Haven is Bird Peak Rock. See, Stonewatcher Island is where I need to go. There should be a shard there, according to this. Cross my fingers it's not lying to me. It's not through GameFAQs, so I think we got a shot here. If I could erase any site from the internet and have it gone forever, would be GameFAQs. Okay, so the south, so 3 to the south. All of these things. I don't think I've only been hit by him one time, and I'm just gonna curse myself by saying that, but... Okay, we're still good. Of course, they have bombs patrolling or ships patrolling, so they can knock you out of the air when you're trying to do stuff. Alright, that one's down. Alright, Fico, thanks for dropping by, buddy. It's always good to see you, because I always know about the extreme time difference we got here, but thanks for hanging out. Have yourself a good one. Alright, so I've been here before and just couldn't do anything because I didn't have, like, the power bracelet, I think they call it in this one, or the Titan mitts in the other games, what it used to be called. Alright, let's see. By the power of Hernia. Yeah. We good. Ooh, this looks like a combat place, probably. I'm for it. I was hoping that wasn't the door I just came in. No, it was. Alright, there we go. Not too bad. Actually, it's like for a lot of the combat in this game, the biggest problem you have to worry about is like just like making sure your auto lock-on doesn't fail. That's the huge thing. If that fails, you run into massive problems. And it kind of shows its age, the mechanics. That dude just forget I was here? It's like, well, my friend's dead. I'm gonna, if I pretend that I don't see him, he won't hurt me anymore. Alright, next one up. Let's work our way around the room. Okay, these guys suck. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Okay. Ooh, this looks fun. Haha, suckers! Except for they're not dead, I am the one who was sucked. Bird. Actually, that turned out pretty well. I'm not gonna complain. So I think now there's like something like 3 Dark Knights or Dark Knights or whatever they call them, like basically armored guys out here. Yeah. It's either 3 or 2. I think I see 2. Wrong button, there we go. Alright, here we go. Another piece. So I was like, I'm tracking down like the Triforce shards and stuff like that, the maps. I'm like, wait a minute. I'm thinking about this entirely wrong. Why don't I just see where they are and go there? Okay, good. I got a hook shot. I can do this one now. Perfect. Overlook Island's up next. 6 more. My God. Why do you hate me, game? So I could have sworn they narrowed this down, that they were supposed to have made this simpler, but I guess it's maybe 3 charts you needed instead of 8 charts before. So I think you needed like 8 charts deciphered, and then you'd have to go get them. But now I think it's just like 3. I don't know. It's something. Alright, map. So we need to head to Overlook Island. Far northeastern corner. Probably this one right here. Actually, northeast. Yeah, I do directions really well. Yeah, it's over here in the east, over here. Yeah, that's what it is. Can't even blame dyslexia for that one. That's just stupidity on my part. Alright, head to the... What's my bait situation look like? Not Zelda, the master of bait! He's a master baiter of fish, which sounds even more inappropriate. I mean, this game's got weird undertones to begin with. I mean, that's just like even more wrong. Oh my God. I love Carmen so much. Carmen was basically built her empire upon making sure she was similar but legally distinct from that Carmen Sandiego lady, but made her vast empire by getting chickens and birds and other fun things and eating their young, their kids, as she gleefully puts it. How can you not like that? I mean, seriously. Like, oh, here's someone who has a darker sense of humor than you, almost. It's like, oh, I'm impressed. I know this is not where I need to be, but it's like, I'm just curious to see what this is. It's interesting for sure. I'm like, huh, okay. Let's go see Fishy Friend. There we go. I mean, it's like, when you hear, like, jokes like that here, you know, like, somebody's got, like, a dark sense of humor. It reminds me of, like, when I used to tell jokes about different things there, and either people would either A, give me horrified looks, which is also appropriate, Or B, laugh like crazy because they got that I'm joking somehow. It's like what I'd say, like people, it's like, I'll never get divorced because a wood chipper is far cheaper. And it's like, I've had either like people like laugh, or then like people secretly turn around, pull out their phones and try to look up the number for the FBI as fast as possible, because they're pretty sure I matched some kind of person on a watch list somewhere. You just gotta laugh at things like that though. This is Flight Control Platform. That's different. I really don't remember this place in the original. Yeah, it just seems like a mini game or something where we're not going to do that. Alright. Right, window up. 50 rupees. Bleh, I guess. I'll take it. It's probably an emulation thing, but it just seems like these boats just suddenly magically appear out of nowhere. I mean, with the emulator, you can get like farther, like level of detail, like out, like the draw distance can be pushed out a lot further usually. But if the game doesn't really support it, then it's kind of be a little wonky. All right, so this is where I need to use the hook shot. Yes, very valuable and useful is the hook shot here. Unless it doesn't like let you do it on a boat or something. Let me get out of boat face here. Okay. It's funny, it's like I never used those potions. Like I remember the first time I played this years ago, like it came out, shoot, 16 years ago? It's like I went and made all the jellies and stuff, and it's like you really don't need to. Just get yourself like 2 or 3 fairies trapped and you're all good. Oh. Alright. So just a question here. Like, let me know, like, by the way, like, the biggest rule I always have on my stream is if there's something wrong with it, like if the audio's off or if you're buffering a lot or something, let me know, because there's always things I can try to do to see if it's on my end. Or if it's on your end there. I don't mind doing that at all. Like, if I need to... Because I usually run at a pretty high bit rate, so sometimes people are like, hey, it's, you know, it's getting pretty choppy. And people don't have the best of internet. Like, you know, like DSL and Suddenlink, which is... Oh, Lord forbid you have Suddenlink. That's satellite internet. So yeah, I can always try to knock down the quality and stuff like that, see if that helps you out. Let's see. Actually, I might be able to go down a little bit further. Alright, let's see how that goes. Dropped it down to 2,500. So if you're watching this live and you have poor quality, I apologize. Like I said, there's always, definitely check out the YouTube. You can watch it all in high quality. Oh great, another combat area. That's great, get trapped against the wall. Here, use bombs to get out of the way. Here, we're gonna smash you against the wall. The only annoying thing about this too is like you don't have a way to like change the lock-on to my knowledge. Like you can't do like an auto switch. Hey, Creating Joy. Have I ever played Twilight Princess? Yes, I have, and I gotta admit, I'm not really a fan of it, to be honest. It's a pretty looking game, especially on the GameCube. Like, there's no game that actually pushed the GameCube 100% that did about 80. But yeah, I'm not really a fan of it, just because, like, it's more of a collectathon. It's like you run around as a wolf, you have to, like, get these 12 bugs, and whenever these bad guys pop up, you have to hit them in one specific way constantly. You just keep doing that over and over and over. I'm just like, okay, I'm getting bored of it. I probably might go back to it someday, though. I mean, I like to give games a second chance that I haven't played in a long time to see if my opinion's changed. I could probably do that. I mean, I do have it for GameCube and the Wii U, so that's always an option. That does nothing. Good question, though. Yeah, the other one I've really 100% not played is Skyward Sword for the Wii. Because it's for the Wii, and you have to waggle. And fibromyalgia and waggling constantly does not work well for me. It's like motion controls are like the worst thing to ever be invented for video games. It seems like futuristic, like, wow, this is gonna be great and amazing, but it's like, if you have any kind of like health problem that stops you from doing it, it's like, it's just ruins games, right? Full stop. See, have it for the Wii U, haven't, and hate it, just want another... Well, at least we're on the same opinion here. Yeah, it's not the best. I was not impressed when it came out finally, because it was actually the last game to come out for the GameCube. And the Wii was still in super short demand when it came out, because Nintendo shortchanges everything and creates artificial shortages. Because they're Nintendo and they're dicks, they like to do that. So I tried it on the GameCube and I'm like, I'm not having fun. It's like, you know, it's just not fun in my opinion. It kind of went downhill. My favorites are still, I would say, still Wind Waker. Although, like, playing it again, this game's kind of exposed, it's got problems and flaws, but this and A Link to the Past, which is the Super Nintendo game. I actually have the Link Between Worlds for the 3DS. Should probably give that a try sometime, too. Because you can actually emulate that. I just don't know how it's going to emulate on stream. Which is kind of like a pseudo-sequel to Link to the Past for the Super Nintendo. Yeah, I like the 3DS. It's really cool. I love the 3D aspect to it, but unfortunately with my size hands and arthritis, I can only play my 3DS for like 10 minutes and they start cramping up and hurting. Which is why I'm really glad that at the 3DS, a lot of things can be emulated on the computer now. So that I can use a more comfortable controller like my Xbox controller I'm using right now. I can remap the buttons however I need. Which one is the best one for Zelda games? I would say I'm going to have to go... It's a really close tie, but I'd still go Link to the Past, which is the Super Nintendo Zelda game. That is still I would rate that just barely above the very first Zelda. Zelda 2 I didn't quite like. They introduced like RPG elements into it, which is a different thing. 'Cause, I mean, back in the early 80s or the mid 80s, you never knew. I mean, these franchises were not established, so they could have been anything. You know, they said, we're going to take the Zelda game, we're going to turn it into a side-scrolling RPG, and that's what they did. Some people like it. I wasn't a fan of it. When they went back to the 3/4 overhead view, like tradition, that was great. So for me, Link to the Past is my favorite. I had to pick one. A lot of people say Ocarina of Time, which is an alright game, but I just think it's overrated, personally. There's nothing wrong with it. I think it's quite fun. But I just like Wind Waker, and the best one would be A Link to the Past. It's a classic. I mean, you really can't beat it. Super Nintendo games, for that era, Nintendo just knocked it out of the park. I mean, especially when you look at games like Super Mario World, that was a launch game, and that has so much polish, it's amazing. Then I got spoiled by Yoshi's Island, Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, which is a deceptive game. It starts off kind of easy, it gets harder and harder, and that game gets really hard. I love that challenge. But to date, I haven't really found a Yoshi game that challenges me like that one, that I really love. So I know that there is, was it Yoshi's Woolly World for the Wii U? I don't know if it gets harder at the end, because I played through like the first 2 or 3 levels, and I'm like, this is way too easy for me. Of course, I play games that are like stupidly hard, and I enjoy them, so it could just be me being like some kind of elite snob. Very real possibility. Oh, this is not good. I'm getting way too bunched. You're selling this better. Yeah, for me, it's just such an amazing game. So I love it because it starts off, it's still kind of tricky. I mean, especially I have it 100%ed. I remember like when the game came out, I think it took me like 2.5 months to 100% that game. Like to basically like get everything, all the red coins, everything. And that's quite a challenge to do. Woolly World's okay. Hate it for the DS, would rather play on the Wii U version. Well, I have the Wii U version on the emulator on the computer. I'll have to give it another try. Because before my capture card broke, I was doing a series I was calling Second Chance Games, which is like where I was basically playing games I didn't like before, or or thought they were okay, and see if my opinion had changed. And Woolly World probably would have fit into that too, because I kind of thought it was too easy, but if I kept playing through, maybe it might change my opinion. Okay, there's the Triforce door. Winton's Requiem. Okay. You only need 5 more. Oh, maybe I'm not going to be beating the game tonight. I really, really wanted to. Okay, now we need to go home. Which I knew we were going to, but... No, I'm trying to roll out the way here. There we go. Okay, it's easy the first two worlds go quickly, then it gets a little bit harder. It still isn't much of a challenge. Well, that's okay. Well, it's good to know that at least. You know, it does pick up a little bit. That's good to hear. Because I remember there was a Yoshi game for Nintendo 64. Excuse me. And that was like 100% pure kids game. It's like, I don't even think you could die in that game, to be honest. Where are you at, Bodie McBoatface? Right down there. Alright, cool. Yeah, only 5 more! I was really, really wanting to beat the game tonight, but I probably won't be able to. So I need to get 5 more. Yeah, if I'm remembering correctly on this one, it takes you down to like a battle dungeon, a Savage Labyrinth or something. So I think you have to get down to like there's something like I think there's 50 floors and the Triforce chart is like or the Triforce shards on like level 30. Like oh god, so you have to like go through and fight through everybody to get to it. And for whatever reason, the emulator does not like coming home here. Like, at first, it just slows down your frame rate. There we go, now we're back up to 30. Perfect. See, is Grandma still alive? She's still asleep or is she in a coma? Like, should we be worried or contact... Yeah, we need to contact hospice. This is not looking good for her. Alright, so basically what I need to do is get my way up to the top. I think it's... Yeah, it's over here. I don't think I can hook shot from here. I don't think it's gonna make it. Oh, it can. Sweet. Shortcut. Oh, thank you. Alright, so let's see. So, like I said, I remember this thing is either, I want to say 100 levels, but it seems like it's too much. So I think it's 50 levels, and I think it's around like 25 or 30. Halfway through, you get the Wind Waker, not the Wind Waker. You get the thing you've been using all along. I think it's around 25 or 30, you get the Triforce Shard. Let's see. Okay, here it is. 30. Yeah, I gotta fight down 30 levels of here. Oh, gosh. I really need to learn some speedrunning tactics of this game. I need to learn that barrier skip is what I need to do. It's turn, because I remember this game started speedrunning it. I didn't start speedrunning it, but when people started speedrunning it, it was like a 6-hour game. And then it was a 4-hour game. And then I finally got barrier skip, which turned into like a 50-minute game. It's under an hour now. It's faster than me playing Bayonetta 2, which is crazy. And of course, when I started Bayonetta 2, that was like a 3-hour game, and now we have it down to an hour and 40, I think, is the world record still for the fastest one, which is not me currently, but that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm not bitter, not angry, set. Fine. I'm happy. Here we go. Let's do it. Yeah, I really want to get back into speedrunning Bayonetta 2. Give it a shot. Maybe I'll do a stream where I could emulate it. I can do an emulation stream. It won't be an official record, but that'd be a fun thing to do. So maybe we'll do that next stream. Actually, no, let's see. Last stream was something fun or different. So, stream after this, we'll be actually finishing up the game for sure, 100%. And then I'll have to do Bayonetta 2, which is the game that was fun to explain to your parents, like when you're speedrunning a video game. First you have to explain speedrunning to somebody. Then they ask you about what game you're playing. And you have to tell them it's about a 7-foot-tall witch who uses her sex appeal as a weapon, and her more stronger spells make her naked because they're made out of her hair. And her entire clothes are actually made out of hair, too. They're just like, okay, yeah, you do that. My mom did look at me in the eye for like 2 days. Actually, that's a lie. She was really impressed. She was like really astounded. She's like, oh my god, my son has a world record for Bayonetta 2. This is so awesome. It's like, they don't, like, your friends have no idea what the hell you're talking about. She's like, it doesn't matter. My dad, on the other hand, is like, I don't know what it is. I don't care. Ooh, that also, I was thinking like different things too. Like I also have, let's see, second place I think now for, yeah, second place for Double Switch. And that reminded me, like, FMV games and stuff, that I actually have my replacement PlayStation laser. I need to put into my PlayStation so I can stop skipping. That'd be nice. And then get my capture card back. That'd be better. There it is, like, oh great, he's on fire, that's perfect. Fire doesn't hurt these things, that's what you really want to see. Alright, so Carmen just asked me, apparently she's been listening, which is awesome, I love that, about Bayonetta 2, like, am I not the record holder? Not for normal mode, but I still have, I think, 10 other ones for different categories. So normal mode, like, unfortunately, like, I had to stop. I was training to get my time down. I was, like, within 10 minutes of the record, because we found some crazy stuff to lower down the time. And then my back needed surgery, and, like, because it was actually hurting too much to play the game. I had to button mash a lot, and my spine was so unstable before my fusion, it was actually shifting and, like, sliding around and causing immense pain. And because my discs had calcified, aka turned to like stone almost, like, or like bone, it was like bone on bone action, so I had to stop playing. But I think I have, yeah, I have like records for just about everybody and all the different characters and different settings just about. There's only just like one or two I don't have. So let's see, let me pull this up real quick. Versal 5, view my profile, speedrunning.com. So let's see, so I have first place for New Game Plus with Bayonetta. Let's see, New Game. So it goes hard. Yes, let's see, I have Wii U, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, if I have 12 world records for Bayonetta 2 for speedrunning, just across different categories and all the different ones they have. Like the different difficulties, New Game Plus, different characters, you name it. It's a lot of fun. I love that game. It's an action game. It's very fast paced, and I love games like that, like kind of Twitch fast reaction, puts you on your toes. It's a crazy game. I absolutely adore it. So, Bayonetta 3 is supposed to be coming out sometime soon. They announced the game almost 3 years ago. We haven't heard or seen anything about it, but they're like, it's coming, we promise. We're still working on it. The game's not canceled. It's coming. It's like, can you show us something? No. It's like, thanks, guys. Bayonetta 2 is actually the reason why I own a Wii U. I spent $400 just to buy a Wii U, a Pro Controller, and Bayonetta 2. $400 to play one game. I said, I'll never do that again. That was entirely stupid. I don't use the Wii U. I'm not a fan of it. I hate the system. Then the Switch comes out. I'm like, I don't need a Switch. It looks stupid. It's underpowered. It's a cell phone processor. Forget that. And they say, hey, we're porting Bayonetta 2 over to the Switch. And it's going to have severely, like, incredibly reduced loading times. I'm like, oh, crap. So then I bought a Nintendo Switch. I spent another $400 for a Nintendo system to play one game. It's like, yeah, I'm dumb. I'm into it. Okay, I need arrows. Try to think for a second, like, can I use boomerang? Not really, I don't think. Actually, I can, never mind. I have no idea what level I'm at, by the way. I just know I'm not there yet. I think 10, maybe? I think this is like either... This is either room 11 or 12. Probably 12. I heard something drop. There it is. I'm like, where are you at? Oh, good. Instant kill. Okay. It's amazing that this entire place was on his home island and nobody knew about it. Oh yeah, it was another, like, I'm kind of like thinking just random different things kind of pop in my head, which is how my brain works in mysterious and magical ways, usually. And music is how my brain usually thinks. Music and mathematics, but, every once in a while I just get random tangents and thoughts. I was thinking about, like, oh, games I haven't played in a while and second chances. Seems like Devil May Cry 5. Might go back and try it again, but that's actually another game that I was just bored to tears with. It's like, oh, okay, cool, you do these combos. Is there any challenge to the game? Not really. It's like, boo. I gotta say, like, Devil May Cry 3 and Ninja Gaiden series just spoiled me to death. Bayonetta as well, and just like action games. But I also love the retro games. I have a pretty decent collection. Always want more. Alright, here we go. It's like, wait a minute, there's still fire here. Somebody's hiding in a pot. Alright. Yay! Down the hole. I think speedrunners still go through here, but I think they found a way to glitch through the fire, taking minimal damage. Like I said, this is all based on, like, the last run I saw, which is, like, still a 4-hour game. But it's still a pre-barrier skip, so... Please stop vomiting your young on me. I don't want to have to explain this again to people. Okay, good, they're all gone. That was worth it. Alright, so I think the list here, warped entrance, so we're 2/3 there, so we're at 20, so next up is going to be, oh, Wizrobes 3. I should probably look at this to see what I'm up against. Armos, Armored Knights, Yellow Shoes, Red Bubble. What's Red Bubble? Don't remember. So yeah, we're going to get some more challenging fights, but we're almost there to the shard, so that's good. 10 more. I can do it. Wallace didn't believe in me. Nico didn't believe in me. Creating Joy definitely didn't believe in me. Carmen San Luis Obispo? Maybe. She's pretty cool, though. I'm sure she believed in me for like 2 seconds at least. I'll take 2. I hate having the triple press buttons to get the arrows out. Okay, yeah, so Creating Joy not really, didn't really believe in me. That's okay. That's okay. I'm just gonna curl up and cry in my sock drawer for a week, but I'm fine. I'm fine. There's no problem with that. This was the entire room, really? Okay. Let's see, we're gonna need bombs. Alright, here we go. Getting closer. Can't wait. So, ooh, geez. So next stream is going to be a little weird because, like I said, I pretty much anticipate having to spend, let's see, I've been streaming for an hour and 20 minutes. 10 of that was pre-roll, or actually 7 was, so hour 15 almost, hour 14. So most likely, probably, there's a chance I might beat the game tonight if I need to put on boomerangs. If I don't, the next stream will be finishing it up and then probably playing something random to kind of fill out the rest of the time. So I have to stream for about 3 hours. Could do arcade, could do viewer request, which is always disastrous whenever Twellis is around because he always says Batman Forever, which is one of the worst games ever made. Or I could try playing, you know, like fire up, yeah, that might be a good chance to fire up Twilight Princess. Play a little bit of that, see if I like it or not. Probably won't, but what I remember really disliking about Twilight Princess was like how slow the game started off. It was like glacial pace, which is unusual for a Zelda game. Usually they're pretty, you know, good to get going. Remember Ocarina of Time taking a little while to get going too, but Twilight Princess was just ridiculously long. Like, here you go, play for 2 hours. Like, this is... I want to, like, run around and, you know, hit things with my sword, not, like, herd sheep. I've done that in real life. I don't need to do it in a video game. Yeah, it's super slow to the point where you were nope and done. Yeah, I don't blame you for that at all. 100%. It is brutal to sit through. Thanks for spanking my butt. So that'd be the only downside of like trying to play Twilight Princess on a stream real quick. Now let me see. No, I can't exit out of... CPU emulator is pretty cool. I mean, it's what I'm playing on right now. This is not a real Wii U. This is playing on my computer. But it's still, even though it's come such a long way in like the 2 or 3 years it's been out for people to play with, you still can't do things like pull up to see what your game menu is, like on Dolphin, which is the GameCube / Wii emulator. I was trying to think like what other... Oh, wait a minute. Dolphin. I have Zelda games on that. Let's see if we can play something there. I have... Oh, I have Twilight Princess on that, Wind Waker, blah. Ocarina of Time, there's Zelda Collector's Edition, Four Swords, which is kind of fun. Or I could probably do maybe even the 3DS one, but we'll figure it out either way. It'll probably still be Zelda themed. I'd like to keep it, usually try to have a theme for whenever I stream. It'll probably be a Zelda game of some type. Unfortunately, the CDI has not been emulated yet, like, at a good, feasible manner. So there will be no Wanda Gamelon, terrible monstrosities that were the Philips CDI. Which, if you don't know what the Philips CDI is, you're not alone. My friend, Wrestling with Games, would cry a tear if he heard you say that, but he understands. He is a huge CDI fan, so... Yeah, Philips was actually working with Nintendo in the early 90s to work on bringing out a Super Nintendo CD. And they kept saying they're going to do it. And then Nintendo at the last second didn't like the deal, so they went with Sony and then started to develop that. And they actually have made a prototype of it, the Nintendo PlayStation, as it was called. And then Nintendo burned their bridges with them. Or it's the other way around. Either way, they had a working prototype. It's been found and it works. And basically, Sony was so pissed off. They're like, we're going to get back into Nintendo. We're going to create our own video game platform, our own console. We'll show them. and thus the PlayStation was born and crushed Nintendo for that generation. Need bombs. So you come for the mediocre gameplay and you learn something in response, in return. One of the many things I offer on my stream. So I gotta put this here. Don't walk towards me, guys. Oh, it doesn't even damage them. That's terrible. Back on the boomerang. I haven't seen it too much in this game, but the enemies can actually hit each other. Sometimes they will. They'll be two grouped together, try to hit you, and they just start taking each other out. And that's just so much fun to see. Okay, here we go, finally. So you have the option at this point, you can still keep going through. You get like the hero's charm, which is like a mask you can wear. Makes you look super creepy. Or you get a heart piece at the end too. I think in the HD version here it gives you both of them. But we are ducking out of this place. Need 4 more. Okay, great. Bird Peak Rock. That's the one I have not been to. That's a chart. Yeah. Pardon me. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to cough. I really hate not having the RTX on. Okay, so this is just a chart. I'm looking for shards. So Stonewatcher Island, we've done that. Overlook Island, did that. Savage Labyrinth, where we're at right now. Just completed that. Okay, so this one may be missing one, to be honest. Like, this is kind of weird. Let's just jump back out of the game. Let's get out of this dungeon first. There we go. I was hoping for a heart piece or 2. Alright. So yeah, I gotta figure out where I need to be. Alright, so where is Great Fear? Or trying to talk to myself, remember things that I don't quite remember. Let's see, so the guide here says, I pulled up a guide, I'm actually looking at this very thing. It says I need 4 more, but there's like everything I have so far has been following along with what it's telling me. I should have it. Because I remember the last stream I was in the ghost ship. Or no, no, no. I got the location to the ghost ship. I never got to the ghost ship. That's where I need. Okay, I need to track down the ghost ship next. Okay, that's the one I didn't get. I got like I had to go through the maze and everything else, and I got thrown off. Well, which is I was pleasantly surprised and happy about. But yeah, so we need to find the ghost ship location. That's the next big problem to solve. All right. Alright, so we're at Half Moon. Taking a look here. Oh, by the way, Carmen earlier asked me today, she's like, are you grumpy? I'm like, no, no, I wouldn't have your face as my lock screen if I were mad at you. Why do I do that? Because it's nice to look. It gives me a reason to smile, and I haven't had a reason to smile for a long time. We're at Half Moon. There's a half moon to the left and to the right. Why would they do that? So it's to the right. So it's 5-star Isle. I don't know if I have that either. One second here. So I gotta find out where. See, I know, I don't have the best stream here. Just looking at like a lot of pause screens here. I need to find out where 5-star Isles is here. So I'm gonna Google search that real quick. Hang on. Let's see. Will this tell me where it's at? Google link. Okay, where are you at? I hate when like you find a wiki. It's like, oh, here, this is the island. Well, where's it on the map? Good luck. I'm like, I'm gonna kill you all. Okay, 5-star island is G7, which I'm looking at IGN's map, which is a nightmare because they don't do anything by reason. Let's see, I gotta enlarge this here. G7. All the way in the bottom right. I don't think I'm gonna be able to make that in time. What is the next one, however? Actually, no, I was reading that right. Star Belt Archipelago. Okay, so I know where that was at right now. Let's see. Where's that on the map? It's right here. It's another one I don't have, but I should be able to warp hopefully close to it, find the ship. No, don't do that, Twitch. Which is like, hey, do you want to watch these other people? No, I'd like to keep playing my stream, please. Alright, so let's see if I can where I can warp to. Wait a minute, just changed. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Direction, where am I facing? Spin around. Fast sail, please. Alright, so I'm just kind of keeping an eye open for... Yeah, that's about where I need to be in this section over here. I remember this is like the most frustrating part, trying to get the Triforce. It's like you gotta track down the stupid ghost ship. There it is. Stay there. Okay, I was like, please let me get like anchor somewhere. Okay, right. This is gonna be different. Okay, so it looks like I just need to jump down. Still don't know how to defeat those guys. Oh, duh. What? It's like, I just defeated him. The game's like, no. It's gonna kill you anyway. Nothing you can do about it. With reverse controls, good luck. Ugh. Is that all? Hopefully. Does anyone question why ghosts have a Triforce shard? Is that ever brought up anywhere? Alright, 3 more! They kick us out. They're kind of angry. So these are the ones I really have to actually go and sail and pick up off the ocean floor. Alright, walk through. Great Fish Isle. Okay, where are you? Alright, so I'm just looking at the map right now for looking for Great Fish Island. Or Great Fish Isle. This is, like I said, if anyone's on PC or anything wants to see what I'm scanning for. Hey, Pat, what's up, man? Good to see you. Long Zelda game is long. Yeah, the HD version is actually faster because that quick sail, but it's got some problems. Well, just 1 second, I gotta write a note, write a message real fast. Almost done. Alright, there we go. Sorry about the delay here. I'm still looking. Yeah, it's very long creating a joy. I reckon, yeah, I definitely say the same thing, but yeah, so I'm looking at right now is I'm trying to find Great Fish Island. I'm not doing quite well on here because this map from IGN is not very easy to read when you're colorblind. They put things on top of it where you need to read, like, here's the title, put crap on top. It's like, thank you. Great Fish Isle. Okay, B4, got it. Finally, all right. So it's just before. Right there. Sweet. Okay. I can warp right there. Yes, please. I just realized I might not have all the charts. Alright, so what does Mappy Map say? Okay, so I have this one at least, so that should be good. Alright, let's try to see if we can find it. There it is. Two more. Okay, let's see what's the next one here. Stone Watcher Island. Right there. Okay, so just go down one square. Down and over. Yeah, I love that swift sail in this version of the game, the HD version I'm playing, because it instantly changes the wind for whatever direction you're going on. It's like, thank you. Which is kind of funny, because like, in the original game, you get used to, you memorize the songs real fast, but because you don't have to do a lot of them to constantly change direction and other crazy stuff that you just don't remember what they are. I've had to pull up the start menu multiple times to see exactly what song I'm supposed to be playing. Like, how does this one go again? Uh-oh, this is why I don't have a chart for. This could be a problem. Like this once when it came out, remember changing the wind being tedious, fight the wind, didn't want to play the song again. Did complete it. Yeah, I liked it. It did get tedious. I remember a lot of people complaining about the sailing taking a long time too. That part never really bothered me. But the constant wind shifting and everything else does wear on you pretty quickly. So when you get the swift sail in this version of the game, it just goes by a lot faster. Are you not dead? It's a question I asked way too many times in my life, really, throughout the day. Are you not dead? You must die. Alright, so I need to see where... I need that chart or it's not going to show up. Triforce chart 2 is at... So I was skipping the charts. I'm like, let's just go get the shards. Why mess around with this nonsense? Well, now we know why. Wait a minute, that was the one on Needle Rock Island. I sank the gold ship. So I should have it already, I thought. Alright, so let me go pay a visit to Tingle against my better judgment. Oh, is Rhea coming here? Alright. Oh, Tingle, Tingle, Tingle. The man who calls me a fairy. It's on me constantly. Not allowed within 500 feet of a school. I wonder if anybody ever translated the Tingle game that only came out in Japan. I think it was a Game Boy Advance game. Wait a minute, I have that one. I seriously got that one, number 2, according to this one. Beetle Rock Island. Unless it's like renaming the maps or something crazy. Yeah, Triforce Chart 1, we got that. 3, we don't have, but I mean, we haven't picked it up, but it should be here. Alright, so let's just do Triforce number 3, then we'll just jump to where that's at and worry about where number 2 is again. So I could have sworn I picked it up and it's just like, here you go. And it's like, okay, sweet, that's nice. Let's see, Triforce Chart number 3, Plateau, or Cliff Plateau Islands, East or Forest Haven. So Forest Haven's like right down here, so... Alright. Alright, so let's head to the right and see what it does. Okay, to the right, which would be east. Going the wrong direction. There we go. Battery power 15%. Yay, thanks, phone. There it be. I'm pretty sure I'm past it right now. No, I got it. Okay, cool. I thought I went right past it. I think they may have like made it more generous on the HD version, because I remember the GameCube was like super finicky. Like you had to be like right on it. Alright. So now we gotta go figure out where number 2 is again, because I could have sworn I gave it to me, unless it gave me just like a shard or something and this guide's messed up, which is entirely possible. 2, I think, was below Great Fish Island, I saw. Stonewatcher Island, southeast of Great Fish Isle, so southeast. So, okay. So... around here, I guess. Stonewatcher Island, it's the one I don't have here yet. Oh, it's right there. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Right here. Hold on, I'm teasing Carmen one last time here. Alright. So... So this is the one that, like, according to the guide, like, you have to go... You have, like, the gold submarine or a warship type deal, and you blow it up. And I'm pretty sure that one gave me the chart already, unless the game glitched or something weird, which would be bizarre. It could be an emulation problem or something, but wouldn't be the first that I have something catastrophic happen on a stream, because that's what I do. how I roll. If something's going right, it's not my stream. Technical problems, definitely my stream. Yeah, this is where I got the chart for one, unless it, like... Did the game seriously screw up on me? It's like, haha, you're emulating it. You don't get to beat the game. You don't get a copy of our home version. You're a complete loser. Yeah, so I got that chart. This is where chart number 2 is supposed to be. Alright, so let's try a different guide here. Wind Waker HD, Triforce, chart, locations. Sorry for typing in everybody's ear. Let's see. Wind Waker HD, let's select that. This is not helpful. This place sucks. Force chart number 2, Private Oasis. I have it already. That's where we got at the start of the game. At the start of the stream today. Anyone knows exactly where the location of chart number 2 is for Wind Waker HD, let me know. Because what I've been using is this guide right here. This is exactly where I'm supposed to be. You can see the chest is already open, so I have it. But it's just not showing in my maps. Got 3 and 1. 2 just fell off the face of the earth. Okay, I guess it's to the left of here, so... No, it says I have that one too, what the hell? Okay, well I'm guessing to the far... Yeah, the far right's where I need to be. This may actually end the playthrough right here if we can't get that one, because if it's messed up. Okay, no, this is where I need to be. Apparently, these have to be mislabeled. Because Bird Peak Rock, I have not done. That's where you need to put a pear on your head. Take control of a seagull. and hit the switches in order to open the door to get in. That's where we need to go. So apparently they've mislabeled this. So they said this is chart number 3. This is actually number 2. And that's why I was getting all messed up. Okay, good. At least I know what's going on now. So that's good. All right. We're functional. We can do this. We being me, as you watch me do it, hopefully. How many pairs I have? I think I have 2? 2. Alright. Let's see. So we need to get all these lovely switches with all the bad guys around. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. This is not control as well as I would like it. Hit it and it's like, no. That's a busted one anyway, that's not gonna work. Okay, so we'll try it again. One last shot. I'll have 2 of the dang things. Oh god, I missed it again. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. Top secret strats right here. Load up the wrong emulator first. No, I don't want to do that one. That's the busted one. No, I don't want to update. We get to watch all the shader caches reload. Yay! It's still faster than trying to find like a beetle shop and do it that way, so I'll take it. We'll take the time loss. Speedrun strats. Excuse me as I open up delicious strawberry and cream clear American from Walmart. I used to drink these a lot right after my weight loss surgery. I would basically get like, I'd have to like shake them constantly to get all the carbonation out, which is still a problem for me, my stomach. It's like 32 ounces of like flavored water. It's great. It's pretty good. Strawberries and cream is one, I think they may just start doing it a couple months ago, 1 or 2 months ago. They started showing up in my store, but it's really good. It's nice and smooth. Alright, so... Alright. Unfortunately, Cemu still does not have save states, which kind of sucks. It's like it's one of the things that really needs to have. I mean, the emulator's gotten so much better, but I mean, it still could use save states. Are you kidding me? Oh god, I remember hating this one a lot. Alright, we gotta go find Beetle. It's like, wow, you really suck. Thanks. Okay. So I'll wait for me to spin down and for the frame rate to tank out. I'm gonna plug in my phone real quick. Oh, hi, Kiko. What's up, buddy? How you doing, kitty? You all done napping? No? Urban was actually the one who gave me my cat, Kiko, on my birthday. 7 years ago. Coming up on 8. And she got to see how well she's been doing, and she was just like so shocked at like how much better she's gotten. I mean, it's like seriously, like when I got her, like the thought was like that she was a kitten from like how small she was, but she was probably about a year or maybe 2 old. And we unfortunately, once a cat's past like about past her first year, it's hard for vets to tell exactly how old the cat is. It's kind of funny. It's like they really don't know. So by my estimate, the cat, Kiko's probably around 9, maybe 10 years old. But like when I got her, she was like half starved. Not, you know, Karma didn't do that. You know, it was like basically somebody just dumped the cat on her property. And she must have weighed like maybe 5 pounds. I mean, she was like runty and skinny and everything else. And it's taken like years to get her back up to where she is. You know, she's actually like almost a 10-pound cat now, and healthy and happy, and likes to purr and be petted, plays with toys. But she didn't for the longest time. For like the first year I had her, she would not purr and wouldn't let me touch her. And then when she started letting me pet her, it was only her tail. And it's like, usually if you try to pet the tail of a cat just by itself, usually they're like, okay, that's not cool. Like, we don't like this. So it was kind of unique. And then she just kind of slowly over the years started becoming more cat-like. Alright, we got 5 of them here. Hopefully that's enough for my failures to be made up for. Alright, let's go warping. Oh, you're fine. What's up? You're a good kitty cat. Yes, you are. I appreciate it. You're a good girl. Yeah. Would you like a treat? Get your treat. It's funny, you say the word treat, you can see her pupils like dilate, like, oh. Here you go. You've been a good girl all day. Just like, oh, baby, you know what I'm going to. Alright, let's go back to where we were. I want to know how a boat jumps. I'm very intrigued by that, the physics behind that. Oh, hold on one second here. Sorry, I had reduced down the quality because some people were watching that I know are not watching right now. Because they have lower end internet, and that's fine. Not everybody can pay out for higher end stuff, so I had to drop the bit rate. So I just cranked that bad boy back up. So if you're watching this on VOD, I apologize if it's kind of not the best looking, or if you're watching it right now, it should improve in quality. I just kicked the bit rate back up to 5,000. I do upload all my streams to my YouTube channel, however. You won't have the chat archived, unfortunately. But it will look definitely higher quality all the way through. You have those options. I was also doing 1080p, but stopped doing that too because, so unfortunately, it turns out like while the world has more high-speed internet, it's not good high-speed internet, unfortunately. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to snipe these guys. Oh, maybe I can. Oh, this is like super twitchy. Maybe like this. Can't tell if it's like too soon or not. That was definitely like too late. Oh well, I can just deal with one. I can live with. Okay, remember inverted flight controls. Got it. Come on. I'm actually luring this one because I missed one. I'm luring it over for closer shot. There we go. All right. That one's still triggered. Okay, cool. Wait, did that thing just respawn on me? Aha, don't care about you anymore, bird. Finally, alright. Give me your crap. Or give me your junk. Love that. Alright, back to Tingle. No, I don't care about that. I'm just trying to fast roll out of here. There we go. Yeah, so it looks like next stream will definitely be beating the game. I say if we're not able to do it tonight, but you probably won't. I mean, these dungeons in this game, there's not as many as other Zelda games, but they're kind of long. Might be beating this next time, we'll see. See what we're up against. He's like, I just realized something. I've been undercharging you. How much money you got? He's like, how much does it cost? I was like, no, that's not my question, fairy boy. Your fragrant musty scent found in your pants. Long, hard, cylindrical object called the chart. Who he wants me to show him to. Okay, sure. You got it. Too close. Okay, so this one is supposed to be at... That can't be right. Alright, so let's see. Stone Watcher Island. That looks right, okay. Alright, just sail there, be a little faster, I'm sure. We're just trying to teleport and hopefully we can get to it. It's like, just sail there. There we go. Alright, it's like, please save. You do not have an autosave in this game. Savage. Found the last shard. Fuse the other all 8 form the Triforce of Courage. Well done, not Zelda. With the shards you have collected, Triforce of Courage is now complete at last. We must make for Hyrule quickly, opposed to slowly. Tower of the Gods, I think it was. Yeah. Pretty sure that's where we need to go next. I think I could have warped to it, to be honest, but that's fine. We're almost there. What is in my pocket? Oh, valuable stuff. Like credit cards. Cure to male pattern baldness. I don't know, I haven't used that yet. It always cracks me up about Star Trek. Essentially watching through Deep Space Nine, and I think I got 10 episodes in and stopped for... Oh yeah, that's right, my mom's dying of cancer. I'm like, why did it stop? Oh yeah, I had to kind of help out around the house more. Take care of her before she died. But yeah, so it always cracks me up with like Next Generation, Jean-Luc Picard, bald. It's like blind people can see, Geordi can see, you can travel all over the galaxy just about, and we still haven't figured out how to cure male pattern baldness. I always love the excuse people are like, oh, it's just like it's a style choice. I'm like, no, it's not. If you're bald, it is not a choice. If you have a full head of hair and you're shaving it that way, be sure. But if you're like me, male pattern baldness, no. This is not something you're like, yeah, I want to look like this. No. Not done. Well done, not Zelda. Not done. Well done, not Zelda. You must show the Triforce piece you have assembled to the gods, because they're totally not going to believe you otherwise. I would have thought that was, like, bigger. There, on your hand, the Triforce piece now dwells within you. Triforce of Courage, proof that you are indeed the true hero. You control the wind and cross the seas, and here, near the end of your quest, the power of the gods has been bestowed upon you. I mean, it would have made your quest a lot easier if they'd done that before, but we weren't quite sure. Surely from this moment on, you shall be known as Hero of Winds. Not Zelda, Hero of Winds. Go forth! To Hyrule! To Zelda's side! I love this game is like one where the object is not to rescue Zelda. Which is why I never understood why the entire series is called, you know, Legend of Zelda. It's like her legend is she keeps getting kidnapped and some guy named Link has to, you know, rescue her. It's like, this is not something you do normally. Alright. I do like the story. I actually think one of the best stories, though, for the Zelda game is by far Breath of the Wild, which is a solid 7 out of 10 game. But I mean, it's not the best game ever made, but it's got a great story. When I played through it, I got all of the missing memories, which fills in a lot of backstory, which is pretty cool. Dude, my statue. Why? But it's still. But I liked it also because I modded it on the Wii U because I'm playing it on emulator, of course. So my weapons never broke. It was like you had to worry about it at all, which made the game a lot more fun. When everything's not breaking every single 3 seconds, the game becomes fun. So I recommend definitely playing on emulator. But I mean, this game is just like, okay, cool. It's like you find out Tetra, who you've suspected is like actually Zelda, is. And then she's like, okay, cool. It's like, I'm just gonna hang out here to be protected. See you later. You know? I don't think it's like towards the very end until like you have to rescue her, so to speak, and like, and even then it's like, it's very brief. She's like, I've been standing here for days. You have deceived yourself. You think you'd be safe inside the castle? Foolish. I mean, I knew about this place. That's why I sent my henchmen here to destroy everything. Now my power has been restored. There's no safe haven for you. I have taken your precious Zelda. And here you shall fall into eternal slumber. Pardon me, I know enemies I've easily defeated before multiple times. Thanks, dude. I think he's secretly on my side. It's like vortexed me in. Should probably save. Save often. Not a bad strat to do. That was the dopiest grin I've ever seen. Other than the one that usually occupies my face when talking to Carmen. Alright. Barrier down. Alright. I don't think there's too much more to get over to the castle, or wherever I'm going. So I came from the castle. Okay, hook shot. I was trying to hit the bats. Okay, so the big problem in this game, if you've never played the HD version, is that this used to be a single stick game on the GameCube. I don't know why I still keep wanting to say Dreamcast. But so when you go into something like this here, you have to use the right analog stick in order to aim. You also have to hit the same face button in order to go, like to shoot it off. So you have to do this weird kind of claw grip where your thumb's on the analog stick, you gotta move like your index finger over to hit the button. It's really bizarre. It kind of breaks. It doesn't work quite right. Ganon's Tower. Okay, if you say so. Seems like we're just in the ground, though. Ganon's hole in the wall. Alright, so here's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna continue playing right now. There's a reason why. I have a very early morning to get up for, and I've had a long, exhausting day. So we're gonna end it here right now. Of course, give me 1 second. We're gonna do this with style, as we always do. You can't end the stream without a Syphil and Ollie transition. The best sock puppet show of the 90s on MTV. But I do want to thank everybody for hanging out. I do appreciate it. It was a lot of fun having everyone drop by. Shoutouts to Patrick Tamu. Haven't seen him in a long time on here. It's pretty awesome. Glad you dropped by. Creating Joy, Pico, and Ronnie, and Twalis, and anybody else who was lurking. Definitely glad you dropped by. I always appreciate it. I am going to take, let's see, today is Thursday, so 4th of July. Hey, there you go. If you're not doing anything, I will be streaming on that day. 4th of July, for those of you who are not American, is my country's Independence Day. We celebrate there by basically getting drunk and blowing crap up. So I will probably be doing a little bit of that too. We'll have to see. I'm not sure if I'll have a stream on that day or not. It might get shifted to the 5th. I will let you know. But I do stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you don't know when that is, type into Google. You'll be made aware. Keep an eye on my Twitter, which is Wursel555. Depending on what's going on, I might actually be taking a trip to Ohio to get better fireworks, because they legalized them in my state of Pennsylvania, but they're like pretty crappy still. We want some mortars. So I might be taking a trip out to Ohio today, or actually tomorrow, get some good fireworks. So if we're setting those off, probably won't stream, because that'd be like right in the middle of the stream. Don't want to do that. So keep an eye on my Twitter. If the stream gets moved, it'll be on the 5th, which would be a Sunday. And I will be going through finishing up this game and then probably playing another Zelda game just to kill some time until, just kind of keep the theme going. We'll see. We'll see how it plays out. Check me out on Twitter so you can stay updated. Thanks for hanging out. And I'm not sure if anyone's streaming right now. Doesn't look like it, so that's fine. And I will see you all next time. Love you, Carmen.